Hey everyone, welcome to Hey Dad, my reaction channel. This is Dad, and today I'm reviewing music from my teenage years that I want my sons to hear. I not only want to react to their music, but I want to review my music for my kiddos to understand what I listened to when I was their age. So today I'll be reviewing Boston's famous Foreplay and Long Time from their debut album. And if you're a subscriber, thank you for stopping back. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping in. Please consider subscribing, hit like, and leave me a comment. It does help me get better. And Boston was a band I listened to in my high school days. This album came out in 1976. And I saw them in 1977 in Peoria, Illinois. They were a great concert band and great musicians, and they put together this album. Tom Scholz, who was an engineer, really put together the whole album in a studio that he built in his house and played all the instruments and sang the songs. But then he put together a band with singer Brad Delp, who did a great job singing. So this song, is typical of the stadium rock of the 70s, late 70s, of the bands that I saw. Styx, I saw Genesis, I saw probably Journey. And they had a lot of long songs at the time with changes in tempo. And this one in particular has a long intro of just incredible musicianship before it gets into the commercial hit record of a long time. So let's listen to the musical intro and into the hit Long Time. Organ, guitar, drums, bass. That album cover that we're looking at right there, I remember buying that album in the 77, and that album cover has guitars as spaceships. And doesn't this interlude, this intro sound like spaceships right here in this part? Doesn't it sound kind of spacey? Good musicianship. These are just musicians being themselves. All right, let's drop. Oh, too early. Here we go. Acoustic.
Well, I'm taking my time, I'm just moving on. You'll forget about me after I've been gone. And I take what I find, I don't want no more. It's just outside of your front door.
Wow. That is virtuoso guitar work right there. Both the electric guitar and the intro and the drop, when it drops into the main song, and takes off with that electric guitar, bass doing its thing in the background, drummer killing it, and then stop, and it's acoustic only. Wow. The electric guitar part reminds me of the country band The Outlaws, who had many guitars on stage. They called the Guitar Army. Guitar Army, The Outlaws. And I saw them in concert at the University of Illinois. I saw a lot of great concerts in the 70s, and this brings me right back. So I love that acoustic pause right there. In this commercial part, this was a commercial hit, and not just talented musicians doing their thing. This was a commercial hit in the 70s, and let's drop back into it. Here we go, back into the chorus.
Well, I'm taking my time, I'm just moving on. You'll forget about me after I've been gone. And I take what I find, I don't want no more. It's just outside of your front door.
You know, hearing that and bopping my head to it reminds me, I used to be able to play that acoustic guitar section on my acoustic guitar back in the 70s when I played this kind of stuff, and Jim Croce and Dan Fogelberg and John Denver, and that was right in the vein of that, in the middle there. But the electric guitar parts, there's a driving beat there you can bop your head to while the electric guitar is doing virtuoso stuff all around it. And as I'm listening to this again, I'm thinking, is there anybody in 2022 that matches the virtuosity of this song in 1976? I don't think so. I think the musicianship was much, much better in the late 70s rock bands that I heard than what's on top 40 radio today. which is mostly stuff, commercial, dropped in stuff that all matches each other. This is talent right here, talent. And but you can bop your head to it and listen to it in your car. Let's finish it up. Here we go. Spaceship stuff. Let's play it out. Let's let it finish, then I'll comment. Okay, I like in the third time they did that, the electric guitar replaced what was the acoustic guitar the first two times. And I like that bass giving me the driving head bop, and then the virtuoso guitars all around it, the drums killing it. But this song, these guys in the 70s were guitar heroes before there was Guitar Hero, right? It may not be Dragon Force Through the Fire and Flames, but it was substantial talent in the 70s. They were guitar heroes before there was Guitar Hero. A lot of times my sons hear a song and they relate it to me to what movie it was in, and I always tell them it was a song before it was in a movie, and they were the songs of my generation. Boston, what a great band, and what a thrill it was to see them in concert in 1977 at the local university. And I recommend it to my kiddos, to my sons, be listening to this 70s music. I see some reactors going through the 70s. Brad and Lex, I watched this week, and going through the 70s songs, it reminded me of this one. And there's some value there. There's talent, there's value. It's been such a long time, he said, chasing my dreams. My kiddos, listen to my music, and I'll listen to yours. Is that a deal? What do you guys think? Is this the music of your generation? Or is this music you haven't heard before? Or music you'll try out? The 70s stadium bands. Boston, Styx, REO Speedwagon. Great bands. Well worth listening to. Hey, I enjoyed listening to that with you again today for this review for my kiddos. And leave me a comment. Tell me how you're doing this week. Dad hug for all of you. Thank you for stopping in. subscribe, hit like, leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next video. This is Dad, out.